all. Sorry, we're running late today. I'm always running late. You should be used to that, but it's not my fault today for a change. I was here at 7 o'clock. There was been a accident at the lights. There's been fire trucks and all sorts of stuff going on. Look at this car that's back. We all know this one. How are you all today? Morning Lulu, morning Pen, morning Amanda, Bianca, Rosalie, Marguerite. Who are we missing? Daniel Lawson, Lillian Bear. How are you, Lily? You don't need to make it every day. Good morning, Diana. How are you? Thank you, everyone, for sharing stuff. Good morning, Julie. Yes, he is back. Good morning, Catherine. Yeah, thanks for updating about what's going on with that Brindabella bus, Diana. Because I don't do Facebook, it makes it hard, but we get it all there somewhere or other. Who else have we got on? CP. And good morning, Lee. So I'm guessing we all heard about the High Court win yesterday for Dr. Bay. We'll see what that brings with this referendum, I suppose. It's a beautiful day in Canberra today. The wind has gone. I only got a small crowd today, but it's all good. I feel like I've forgotten something, and I have. I forgot to bring the apple for the possum, but that's okay. Good morning, Sandra. There's a Rumble link. I don't know what that link is. Is that to do with the High Court win? I don't know. When I get back, I'll link on and see what we found. But thanks for sharing the info. It keeps everyone updated.
See the new possum footage a couple of days ago. Probably 3 days ago. New baby.
Did see that one. It's already hairy though, so it's not that new.
I know, but you haven't seen it before.
Yeah, Greg named it Marmite.
Marmite, yeah, saw that.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, William Bay, exactly. That was exactly what I just brought up. So it's good news, but I didn't watch the whole clip. I just saw that he had his win. We know everything's bloody unconstitutional, but it's funny that we're using laws since the Australia Act to prove they're doing things unconstitutionally, which is unconstitutional in itself, I suppose. I don't know. I can't make sense. It's all screwed. Everything's upside down. As long as people are fighting the right ways, we just got to keep pushing every which way. As I said, I don't care if you're fighting constitutionally, through the law courts, through Magna Carta. We need to fight every which way possible. And if we all come together at the end, maybe we'll get somewhere. Yeah, good morning, Greg. Greg gets naming rights again. You've done well. Yeah, look who rolled into town yesterday. Say good morning, Marty.
Morning, Diggs. Cheers. And have a great day.
He's full of words. I'm sure he'll give some of his words to Hurley this morning. That's good, Pen. We just have to keep having these conversations. When all these sleeping people realise they're not alone when they're thinking how screwed the world is. I mean, if you can't see what's going on now, at least knowing something's wrong, I don't know what will wake people up. Even Sky News posting stuff about Buddy and Nick's guilty charge. They also brought up stuff lots of different things in that clip that Wanda sent me yesterday. He even complaining about the chemists when they had their rally on the lawn 2 days ago. They disrupted the parliament. So they don't want protesters in the parliament again because of some selfish chemist yelling out, making a problem. Good morning, Jim. How you doing? Or Jimbo, I should say. That's exactly right, Pen. We keep talking. It makes a difference. Not yelling at people. Yelling at people I found doesn't work. Good afternoon, well, good evening, Nobby. How are you? Speaking of England, I did see a good post someone put up, a little meme yesterday about a cop arresting a man because he was being racist when he was trying to stop his daughter being raped by some bad members of the public. And it works perfectly. Good work, Pen. Look at the happy dogs coming to play by the water. I'll just hang back, give them some space while they're playing at the moment, guys. And how are you doing out there, Jimbo Jones? Good morning, Donna. Yeah, Rome wasn't built a pen, we just keep pushing. Yeah, people called us crazy 3 years ago. Now they're starting to see, oh, it's even coming out in the news now. Yeah, as I said, sorry we're running late. People couldn't get here because there's lots of accidents on the road. Hazel and Gabby are out there playing in the bushes somewhere. Persistence and patience, that's P and P, I like that, and it sure is the key. Oh, look, look how well that police officer's hiding behind that tree. I'm sure you'd go home happier if you did catch some pedophiles. I don't know how you go home and go, oh, how was your day, love? Oh, it was great. I assaulted some protesters today. I stripped some rights of some free people. Yeah, tasered the 95-year-old. Because they've got their stupid badge on. What a beautiful day. Tomorrow they're saying it's going to be 23. It's almost time for a swim in this town. But then they're saying for Friday we're going to be getting a top of 10 degrees. I wonder if we're going to get more snow through the hills again. We got late snow last year, so I wonder if we get it again this year. Oh, and we got a dingo. Look at this beautiful animal here. He is beautiful. Good morning. Oh, we've got music across the lake. We've got a military band over there too today, guys. Where we Greg one, we Greg all. We are still here. Oh, and good morning, Vicky. How you doing? Hope everyone's feeling healthy and happy up there now, all over the colds and things. Well, I suppose for you, you probably want them sick so you get some more time with Jemima. You probably can't hear the music across the lake. I think our music's a bit better. You probably can't see much. Our camera's not very bright, just like me. Yeah, they've changed our flags at Parliament. On Sunday, they took all the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Island flags down and put all Australian flags up. And then they put them in the forecourt. And then yesterday when I got back there, we're all back to all different 3 flags again. So I don't know what happened on Sunday for them to change all the flags out. A blimp over the building for their little carnival. A blimp, that sounds like fun actually. We should hire one of the balloons and see if they can fly us over the building so we can get a better look. Oh. And we love you too, Lee, Jim and Tapper. Hope all's going well down south. Hopefully nothing's going south down south. Alright, since we're not too windy today, don't know where to set you up. I'll probably get you in the old spot over here somewhere. Alright, well, sit is there. You'll be able to see who's speaking. You'll see Joe sitting here with a flag, and you'll be able to hear fine. And the light's not too bad, I suppose. But thank you all for joining us. We love you and hope you're all doing well. She's arrived. We're finished waiting now.
Wow, look at the hair.
Good morning, David Hurley, our pretend Governor General. What unconstitutional things are you going to do to us today? We are here again, day 576. We're not going anywhere. We are still here. Please move forward, remove headdress. Stand fast! They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady in the glow. They were staunch till the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
Lest we forget.
Lest we forget.
Good morning, Governor General. You're going for a little drive in your Rolls. How lovely for you. Your Excellency, the Honourable David Hurley. That's a nice title that means nothing. As the Governor General of this nation, this letter is a direct appeal from an ever-growing cohort of Australian people, both here and at home. And we don't like pedophiles! Don't run away! We call on you to action the public reveal of the unredacted findings in the police report from the Woodrow Commission 95 to 97. The Woodrow Commission, as catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission, resulted in a 90-year suppression order containing 28 names of alleged pedophiles of prominent stature. Are you one? And the list includes judges, government officials, an ex-prime minister, sports stars, television personalities, and others, frighteningly enough. No wonder you want the alleged pedophiles' names hidden. They're high profile. They run the country. People with such low moral standards are making laws for all Australians. Are you proud? That our Australian government has made no attempt to undo the 90-year suppression order for the supposed safety and well-being of the population is unacceptable. You know why it's unacceptable? Because we will be safer and our well-being will be more cared for if the rules and regulations weren't controlled by alleged pedophiles. How disgusting for the Australian people. And that's all people. That's people in the Army, Navy, Air Force, everybody! Not just civilians! Wake up! You're part of it! Revisited again in 2015 in the Senate Legal and Constitutional Affairs Legislation Committee meeting, the then Senator Bill Heffernan delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public. That's you lot over there as well. Don't you want to know? As the Senator stated, it's not so much a secret that's the problem. It's when a group of people, such as the 28 alleged pedophiles on the police report, keep each other's dirty secrets. Open and honest and transparent government does not exist. It's time it did. You dirty mongrels. Further, into his appeal, he quoted the judge of the day. We decided not to revisit that issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary and the police and the government. Yeah, you were right. And why wouldn't we lose confidence when there's 28 alleged pedophiles running around free? What? TF! General, how can you justify the 90-year suppression order of the police report from the Woodrow Commission, given the Australian taxpayers pay out roughly $64 million on the case? We have a right to full disclosure of the investigation. It's done and dusted. Where are the results? 27 pain-filled years later, we've stood each week since August 30, 2021 at Government House in Queensland, and daily since the 7th of February 2022 here, right outside your door, asking you questions. Knock, knock, knock. We will be here until you answer. We're the real victims, family members of victims, or friends of victims of the appalling industry of child trafficking and pedophilia. I ask you, Governor General, why does Australia have an industry of child sex trafficking and pedophilia? Are you allowing it? Are you? Australia shouldn't have this kind of industry. It's foul, and it's immoral, and it's totally illegal, and it's criminal. All of the above. Disgusting. We the people also require you, David Hurley, who's been honoured with the position of Governor General, to uphold the requirements of the office of Governor General and inquire why you, Mr. Hurley, have not stepped in with the obvious police overreach in trying to inhibit the people from peacefully protesting, which is the protected rights of all Australians. And you coppers in your little red and white cars, you better start protecting us and not the pedophiles. Put them in jail. Take them down to Victoria to the only registered gallows still there. They need to dangle. They are not welcome in our society. And if you are one of them, hand yourself in. It's up to the men and women of Australia to determine their level of confidence in the police, judiciary system and parliament on this matter. And we find you lacking. We have no confidence. Our confidence for the government is gone. And all our forces, you better wake up to yourselves. You're supposed to be doing this for the Australian people, not your puppet masters. And you, Hurley, get your puppet master hand out of your ass. Start speaking for yourself. You're sincerely concerned men and women of this great country of Australia.
Didn't want to hear you. Didn't want to come before us.
Trying to focus in on the personnel that are gathered in front of the building there, but it's a bit hard to get in close. Don't know if they've got the band going. Oh, I think they do have a military band there. Oh, here we go. Just start it up again.
Governor General David Hurley. My name is Living Man in the Flesh Marty. I have lost confidence in the government, federal, state and illegal local. True. I instruct you to dissolve the federal parliament and issue the writ for a fresh election immediately. Right now.
They're going to drive past for us.
Further, I want all the documents Senator Heffernan produced to the Royal Commission released to the public, unredacted, immediately. These two things are not up for negotiation. We'll be here every day until you do as instructed, Mr. Hurley. Concerned men and women of Australia. Morning, Hurley. I want to talk about your inaction to do with the voice for a minute. A week and a half ago, I was in Sydney for the Indigenous rally against the voice, wanting the no vote. And while I was there, I heard one of the speakers explain that they have a large group of Indigenous tribes have got together and they approached the King not to hold the referendum. And he referred the matter to you, Hurley, to act on. After a period of time, these Indigenous had not heard anything about what you were doing. So they sent you a letter requesting information about what you were doing. They received the letter unopened, returned to sender. Unbelievable that you consider yourself more important than the King. Even though you're meant to be his representative, you do him a massive disservice and dishonor him by your conduct. Imagine not even having the decency to respond to a letter asking some important questions about what you were doing. I wish I could say that I'm surprised, but I'm not. 576 days later, you are still sitting on your hands, still not doing anything about what you know to do. So Hurley, are you so against the Indigenous in this country that you were not prepared to even read the letter that they sent you, even though you knew from your King, Charles, what they wanted? The second thing that I heard at that meeting was that there was a man there, an elder of one of the tribal groups, and he was at the meeting at where that document came from. So it was what?
Uluru.
Uluru statement, do they call it? Declaration, whatever they call it. He was in the meeting. In that meeting, they had a number of representatives of different areas around the country. Not representatives of each tribe, because there would have had to be over 1,000 of them. But they had regional representatives voted for by so-called the region. Even though we know that one tribe can't speak on behalf of another tribe. And those delegates tried to speak in the meeting to put their point of view forward, and were told that they weren't allowed to speak in the meeting. This is the official delegates. That this meeting was supposed to be them holding a meeting. So the delegates, every single one of them, stood up and left the meeting. So who was left in the meeting? when they voted and produced this declaration. It wasn't the Indigenous, and yet, according to our illegal Prime Minister, he's illegal because he hasn't sworn the correct oath to be the Prime Minister, is telling the Australian people the reason we're having this referendum about the voice is a direct result of this Uluru statement. I have a question. Who made this statement at Uluru? Because it wasn't the Indigenous. I have yet to find an Indigenous person who would vote for this stupid referendum, because they understand that is not helping them, it is taking their rights away from them. And how dare the white people yet again think that they know better than the Indigenous to impose their will yet again on the Indigenous. Unacceptable. And my appeal to you Australians is vote no. It's not racist to vote no. In fact, it's racist to vote yes. You think these white people sitting in Parliament think that they should decide for the Aboriginals what's best for them. And the majority of Australians who are not Indigenous should not have anything to do with it. But if we ignore it, then the yes vote will get up. So what we need to do is vote no. The Indigenous know that we respect them. The Indigenous know that we Australians include them in our nation without us having to vote yes on some referendum that they keep lying to us about. So that's about the yes and no vote. In fact, there is a group of Aboriginals at the moment travelling around Australia holding rallies, putting their point of view forward to say no. And they represent a number of tribal groups. So let's get back to the 28 Hurley. I'm amazed that you still refuse to release these 28 to face court based on the charges and the evidence that is in the police documents. I'm amazed that you think by ignoring us that we're going to go away. How's that worked for you so far, Hurley? You've tried everything from sending in police's bully boys acting illegally out the front of your place to using your weapons on us, and yet we're still here. Why? Because I have a simple request, and that is to release the 28. Send them to a court of law that will deal with it, and have them face their accusations as every other man and woman in this country have the right to do. You rob them of their right of justice. And then there's the question of you, Hurley. Adrian John Wells publicly on 3 separate occasions last year accused you of raping him, accused you of trafficking him when he was a child and you were a senior army officer. Those accusations are terrible. Those accusations need to be addressed by you. But since the first accusation came forth, the first time, which was in March of last year, you have said nothing. Your silence has been deafening. The last time he addressed it was on your front lawn, Anzac Day 2022. And yet your silence still is deafening against these very serious accusations. I want to know from your mouth whether that's true or not. So I'm here yet again. More than 2 months I've been asking you this question. So let me ask you again. David Hurley, are you a child rapist and a child trafficker? Is what Adrian Wells saying true or not? It's simple, a yes or no answer. And yet, until now, you remain silent, which, in my opinion, is totally unacceptable.
Anyone else? No? Are we still here? I think we are. Get to the job.
Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who keeps at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broken the road, broken the law. I can't break the spirit. They're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here. They try so hard. We try not laugh. They turn my car, the next day's back in the same car park. These cops ain't smart, I'ma make a drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. No D's, no titles, no trespass. Now we charge you, tables to turn. We come with a proof for all the assaults, all the abuse. Nobody gonna cut you loose, knock. Yeah, who at the door? Makadar, bring on the storm. Library the epic, thought we were gonna regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here, still ain't got no fear. We will cry, still ain't shed no tear. The sense of we still here. Is that all you got? We take on you mob, we unite. You don't call the shots, sovereign's been here all along. And they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Return of the sovereign, but they never left. Yeah, they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here, the oldest civilization. It's been how many years? They're still here. Need your support for the new way these war is fought. Al-Awari for the law and in June income war accords. Gotta cut out the cancer, yeah, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders, they got the law, we got the numbers, that is the answer. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. Never got the jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here, yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who keeps at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here. They see us come, we see them run. Now we are one, free our daughters, free our sons. Yeah, they're getting scared. Front line, you can bet I'm there. Even when we're gone, our spirit lives on. Yeah, we ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a jab, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who keeps at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They've broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but I'm out on bail and I'm still here. Where are you, fuckers?
Go swimming, Gabby. That you'll agree with. But the first taste of any treat I've ever had. No, you're right. You're okay.
Army! Navy! Well, actually, no, don't say that because they might look after our kids the way they look after theirs. A lot of them. Yeah, we don't want them. No raping, please. Gotta watch what you ask on those.
All right, we'll check on the possums before we head back. Were they waking there today? The military band's got their music going again. Look who's online. Good morning, Al. How are you? We missed your birthday the other day. Well, we didn't miss it. You just weren't here. But happy birthday for Monday, brother. Hope you're doing well. We've had lots of birthdays this week. It was Connie's birthday yesterday. It was Annie's and yours on Monday. We've got a few more coming up this month as well. Friday's 10 to 12. Oh, we've got another troll online, have we, today? They really have nothing better to do. They should do some real research while they're on here. They should get educated. Obviously, he's one of these people that like pedophiles and think pedophiles are great. They're being rude. Diggs, these two ladies here are being rude in the background. time's got blown around. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, thanks guys. I know you guys will sort out the trolls and the weeds in the group. Exactly. If they don't want to get educated, if they don't want to just join in, why do they bother? Unless they're trying to learn something. But the funny thing is they don't realise that we've dealt with this shit for enough time. We're not fazed by them. The anger in them just proves where they're at. As that perfect sign says there. Are you sure they come from women though? Oh, it is a beautiful day down here, guys. Thank you again for joining us. It's always great to have everyone join in. What is a woman? Well, a woman's got a uterus as far as I'm concerned. They weren't born with penises, that's for sure. And we were all born from a woman. And I still find it strange that most of the people, the strongest people in our movement are all women. Not only do they support us, look after us, they've got the heart, they've got the soul, and they've got the strength to speak their mind. And I'm always inspired by the women in this movement, as always. How are you, Hazel? What a lovely day it is today. Yeah, Friday we're going to have a cold, wet day, but that's all right. We've dealt with a lot worse here. Yeah, just makes us know we're alive. All the bits. Isn't that an hermaphrodite that has all the bits? The only person you can really go tell them to go fuck themselves. Knit anger? Yeah, I get knit anger when I get knits. It's alright. Yeah, trolls, exactly. Sorry? It's lovely, isn't it? It's at that point where I'd take my jumper off, it'd be too cool still. It's at that terrible temperature. Thank you. Have a great day. Well, that's why he slept in. He didn't want to deal with it. He drove so long.
I'm not getting out.
He didn't wake up until after 11. After that drive, and he rushed around before he left.
Yeah, that's right.
Just to get organised.
Well,
And he still brought the uncomfortable car back.
I know. That's what I looked at. I thought,
We couldn't trade in the Subi because this could Nice.
Couldn't leave it at home. Oh well, I better show you what Joe's got cooking today. Joe's been a busy young lady as always. We have got these beautiful morsels. What do you call these again, Joe? Coconut petite what? Okay. And then we've still got some really nice banana muffins over here. Bit of cake still. And then we've got some bananas. We've got some apples. We've got some nuts. We've got everything going on. As always, Joe's got all the sweets. Look at that. I was just trying to think the line off the castle when he was complimenting his wife on dinner. We'll set you up over here because Joe always wants to be out of scene. They know.
Okay, she's just being like that.
She's right. Most of the ladies here only eat dark chocolate. Good.
I'm not going to make brown chocolate rocky road because I don't like brown chocolate.
It's not about you, Joe. It's about us. Come on.
That's why I like that. Don't say that it's really bad because I really like your rocky road. So do I. I don't make it like that. It's like all these artists, you know, like all these singers and bands that go, right, okay, I'll cross you off, at least cross you off the list as well. But everybody left.
How's that kookaburra on the window though? I know. Just was quite happy to be there. Hazel posted a picture of this from Laura's channel, but there's a kookaburra on the passenger window of a car, and they wind the window up, down, up, down, up, down, and it was just sitting there.
And it was on the car.
You're a good girl. Nothing for you, girl. I don't give you a
She can smell you take something.
Did I give you any gifts? No, I didn't.
No, just fell on the ground.
Yeah, good.
You come here. Come on, up here. Oh, okay. Oh, well, you could have had us. It's just outside.
And you've got to watch what you
say to Dave Burley in the mornings, calling them muggers. Leave the poor canines out of this. Don't put them in the same breed. You nearly went there. Yeah, looks like it. Me and Joe walked up there and we set the two blindest people in the whole group to go and see what was going on. It is Marty's fault. If he didn't have flat batteries, we would have been alright. Oh.
Yeah, I got caught on the main road too, just near Belconnen Way. Oh no, they had just cleaned up the last of it, just past Belconnen Way where it comes this way. They had the road blocked and just cleaned the last of the rubble off. And then there was one here, and they were just finishing up.
Well, what they introduced the drugs, we had that drug. Just one for this one.
I had 3. I thought I was going to be late. I
Have so much
spent 20
smoke,
minutes
whatever
before.
you want. Even on the news report, they say that's going to bring all these deadbeats to Canberra just so they can use dead folk. So it's like Las Vegas. Everyone will come to Canberra for a coked up weekend. Andrew Barr. What a,
Well, yeah, we might go there.
we should go there. Maybe we need to go to a council meeting and let them know. Because it's working so well in every other state. Go to the council meetings, let them know that we're sick of this shit. Unless they're hearing it. Well, it's not council here, it's... We have been there. I don't care.
We wouldn't mind if they came in Parliament again because that's when all the dead people are picking up on that hill.
So they're sitting again today, tomorrow, and then next week, Monday to Thursday as well. Yeah. And they won't be sitting again till November. So next week will be the last week they're sitting until November. Yeah. That's why they've been protesting them all this week. Yeah, no, he'll stand up there. Him and his wife will stand there whenever they're sitting. Paul was having a chat to him last time he was here. Like again, like every protest up there, I just see it's only about themselves, what they need.
Did you remember the chair, Marty? Do you remember the chair?
Yeah, you want it?
Yeah, please.
Like, at least when I stand with the Iranians and stuff, and with the that last group from Sierra Leone, they wanted to stand everyone together because they see it everywhere. Yes, they stand up for themselves, but they're also there to stand with everyone else. But you go with some of these other, what these stupid chemists, oh, my pocket's hurting, we need to fix this. That was the one that had the LGBTQ stuff on them.
If it's hard to get at, mate, don't worry about it. I'll get off you tomorrow.
You wouldn't know where it is. You wouldn't even know where chocolate is. I know.
Must have been up on the lawn then. Oh, it's okay.
Did you get the other one out?
Yeah. What's that? Oh, you how much?
That was 20
So let me get. I'll get. Get some cash out.
Oh, you found some, did you, Marty?
Yeah, there was a couple in Adelaide, so we tried to get, I think, one for Laura. Then I think the wife said maybe she doesn't need it anymore or something.
She's got a fishing chair.
Yeah,
Rod holder.
so that's alright. So I
Don't
got,
go well with the rod holder will go well with
true, yeah.
I have heard
Hit
it
her up.
yeah.
So I thought, oh, I'll just have a spare. That's alright.
oh, it's not because we had some
Yeah.
Well, I want to share that thing Nana recorded off Sky News to do with talking about the verdict yesterday, and they also mentioned, as I said, the chemist law and a few other things. I thought of anti-vaxxers and all sorts of stuff. Probably like those things, but still, I'll just share that on a couple of channels. I'll just send it to you.
Oh yeah.
No, it's about Buddy and Nicholas first, but they brought up a lot of different things.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like it, you know. What's going on over there?
Once you get into it, it's comfortable.
Quite surprising, yeah. And then when you get out, you just roll forward.
Yeah, because there's nothing that lost you. It's just very safe.
I think you do know.
It's a perfect design because you're not got any of the metal skills. I can't get out of the slower because it's so low. So I've got to go there, get it. Because I've picked myself up a little bit. I normally put up against the car for a reason. It's easy to get out as well holding onto something. I just like the fact that they're so small. They fit in the car.
Well, if you well, all right. This is.
But then it doesn't have the leg lift.
This is.
Yeah, he's gorgeous girl. He knows
I like it like that way.
Yeah. I got a couple of wagglers about.
Oh, is that link you put up there on your channel?
Which one?
The link about the bank.
Yeah. Oh. This cat annual.
Emma Nitro?
Yeah, he's flying over it.
Yes, nice too. Nice too. And this one is mostly preoccupied with diplomatic and Ukraine. Like this one, Australia. You know I did. On the walk back. On the walk back I did. I saw him on there. Everyone's going. They probably can't even hear us anyway. No, they can't hear us. It's very quiet, so they're probably going, oh, we're just sitting here and a good old chat, we can't hear us, so we're going. There's still 13 people. My horrible voice. Yeah, I will let you all go in a second if you can hear me. I'll turn this off.
I don't want to be turned off.
At least I'm not putting the dog down. Why put poor Gabby down? You're going to say you're going to put her down. She's beautiful. Don't put her down. They are getting fat. They're getting lazy too. Noel dropped in early this morning and he took off in disgust. The magpie chased him off and then he was like, no, I had him. There's no cheese. Yeah, but Maggie's they've got a sharp beak and they're horrible. They're racist, I reckon. Is it because they're black and white? Is that why they're not racist? You see all these patriotic people doing and saying the right thing and the crowd is taxing for it. Even carrying the American flag over there, it's like, what on earth? Well, poor Marty tried to buy another flag while he's in Adelaide.
I sort of get a bit bigger one,
Even bigger.
and yeah, I went in there and I said, oh, I'm after the red ensign because that's the same place I got this one, right? I've been there before. I brought the flag once before. The guy said, "Oh, you mean the yes?" And I said, "No, the 6-point star one." He's like, "No, I don't know what." I was like, "Mate, I've been here. I've actually brought my 6-point star from here." And he goes, as soon as he knew I'd brought it already from him, he's like, "Well, okay, yeah, we've taken that off the shelf because when COVID was on and everyone was coming in here to buy them, and I told them all to wear a mask, and no one would wear a mask, so we taken it off the shelf." I was like, "Nah, he got upset." Obviously, like, there's only a couple of places in Adelaide for the flags, so I guess once everyone wanted one, it was quite busy there. Everyone's going in there like, "I'm not wearing a mask, mate." Yeah. So that story's either true or the government's just told him, "Come on, mate, take it off the shelf. Don't sell any more to these guys." So yeah, I couldn't get a flag in Adelaide just before I came back up.
Well, you're going to still get it on eBay.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that was only a couple of days before I left.
Old question asked.
Yeah, I'll have to have a search around.
Don't eat them in hell, they're very bad for
That
you.
was alright, yeah. I'm
Oh, they're horrible.
pretty quiet.
Don't eat them.
Not much happening.
Just since this new strain's been on the news, there's a few more people at the shopping centres with the masks on again, but yeah, it's gonna happen, isn't it?
Because they do it, there's nothing wrong.
Adelaide's a very sleepy town though.
I don't sleep and I don't reply. I don't know.
Sam, I am.
She's sick.
Shall we list the reasons
Drop
why
the clues, we'll call it.
before we go bye-bye? The first reason is
They want us to wear it, they want us to stop.
the guy wearing one of those.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I don't know, red and white on it.
Where?
Sorry, Diggs. We're gonna love yous and leave yous.
That car that's backed up when you were speaking.
Have a great day.
Love you guys. Thank you so much.
We will be here again tomorrow, as always.
Have a great day.
We love you all.
Happy birthday, Alan. Happy birthday, Alan.
Yeah, we love you all. Love yourselves. Be kind to one another. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, guys.